talking with Engelbert Humperdinck. Every time I see you now, and I've had you once as a guest on the show, and you came to visit me in Vegas, and we were both performing.
Yeah.
I keep saying, you're right to be called King of Romance.
Ah.
Does that title annoy you? Because that's what they call you.
I know. Can I have this little thing off my feet?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it on you? You want it? You're so tall. You want it?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
You're making a joke.
No, it's not a joke. Thank you very much.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm only joking. That's it.
I was going to say.
You can go back, actually.
I can go back because you're very tall.
I just wanted to see how... I know. We had that the last time.
I know. Didn't know if you remember, Engie. Okay. Do you mind being called King of Romance? Does that annoy you now?
It doesn't annoy me, but I don't think I deserve a title like that. You know, I mean...
Yeah, but you know you're terrific. You know you're great looking. Come on.
No, you see, let's change this up. You know, I saw Joan in...
No, let's talk about you. You don't think you're great looking?
I don't know. It's not up to me to say.
Well, you know, if you could, you know something's nice about you. They're not going to scream out there, Elephant Man. You know, if Elephant Man had a good voice, even coming through that pillowcase, it wouldn't have the same impact.
I know.
You know.
Yeah, what?
What's the one thing you don't like about yourself, if you're going to be modest?
My feet. I have the ugliest feet you've ever seen in your life.
What do you call ugly?
Well, they're so ugly, I put socks on to go to bed at night because I don't like the look of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the only thing I cover up.
Even like on your wedding night, you put socks on?
Well, no, I'm just saying, it's just a joke, Joan, you know.
No, I know it's... No. So what do you think is ugly? Do you think, because you know you're good. A man knows if he's good looking. A person knows if they're good looking.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't have I don't have any hair on my chest, you see. That's one thing I don't have, you know.
Do you think that's important? Because I do.
What? Let's have a look.
Well, you'll be disappointed. What about your wife? Is your wife good looking?
I think so, yes. I think she's lovely.
And is she as tall as you? Because nobody's ever seen you.
No, she's not. She's about 5'2½".
Tiny.
She's tiny, yeah.
Yeah. And you're married 20 years.
20 years.
Are you still jealous? I'm sure she's hysterical of you because you're always on the road. Are you jealous of your wife?
No. You see, because I think men always think that their wives are angels. And I am not jealous of her because I don't think she'll do wrong.
In any way, but you're away a lot.
I know. So...
Who works harder at the marriage?
Are you asking me if I work hard at the marriage?
Yeah, well, I'm asking who works harder, which is a nice way of getting around to you.
Well, I work hard at it, day and night.
Do you, but now...
That's a joke. Day and night. Gotta change my writers.
No. But like you're married 20 years.
Yeah.
Right. Now, have you ever thought of splitting? Did you ever come close to splitting up?
Oh, we have our ups and downs, you know.
Yeah. Well, so do we. I mean, that's why I was just asking you.
Yeah.
What was the closest you ever came to splitting up with your wife?
You know, but what happens with wanting to split, you know, your splitting up situation is you get some adverse publicity. And they talk about things that you're not really responsible for, you see?
Such as?
Well, you know what they talk about, Joan.
Nobody ever talks about me. I'm just asking you sincerely, such as, so we can clear the air.
Well, you know, they talk about those... You know what they talk about.
Well, I know what they talk about you, but I wasn't going to say it.
You know, about the things that happen in my life, you know.
Yeah, the women and the Irish and everybody and things like that. You know, that's what they talk about. Is that what upsets you?
No, it doesn't. Yes. Yeah. She's got me confused. It's the first woman that's ever got me confused. I'll tell you what, though. Yes. Where was I, Joe?
What happens? We're talking about split.
Oh, my, it's getting warm on the porch.
No, we're talking about split. I just asked you if you and your wife ever came, because 20 years, and it means it's a good marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, it means it's a good marriage.
What happens is, you see, the papers come out with sort of derogatory press about us, you know, and things like that. And people say things about us, like you. And you know, she believes everything. You believe what you read in black and white or on the television in color.
Does she believe, or at this point in your life, you figure she knows?
Well, I wish she'd know that at this point in her life, but she never. You know, there's always room for doubt.
So how do you make up? You romantic?
I feel, yeah, I am.
That's such as, like, what do you do?
I take my socks off.
We'll be right back after this message of business, so please stay tuned.
Thursday Night Court is back.
They are good. Oh. Good orchestra. Now, the first song you sang, which I thought was so wonderful and terrific.
That's a record I just released in England, and it's a hit in England.
Oh, it should be. It should be. And you have another song now. Is that on the flip side, or?
No, this song I'm going to release in a week or two in this country, and it was written by a gentleman who wrote The Last Waltz and Man Without Love and all my big hits, and Les Bicyclettes. His name is Barry Mason, and it was arranged and produced by Ron Oates, who took time off from his honeymoon to come and do this. And I asked him what he was doing out of bed. He got married last Sunday.
That's why he's wearing the socks. It all makes sense.
I'm going to give him my socks, I tell you that.
So would you sing the new song for us also?
I'd love to, Joe.
My pleasure. Oh, thank you.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. We play our games and tell our lies and synchronize our alibis. They say forbidden fruit tastes sweeter. It's precious and so rare. It's heaven when you taste it, and it's hell when it's not there. I don't see you when I want you. You only see me when you can. 'Cause you're the other woman, and I'm the other man. It seems so wrong, but it feels so right, lying here in the candlelight, a secret place for you and me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. They say forbidden fruit tastes sweeter. It's precious and so rare. It's heaven when you taste it, and it's hell when it's not there. I don't see you when I want you. You only see me when you can. 'Cause you're the other woman, and I'm the other man. It's paradise, but we pay the price, 'cause ecstasy never comes free.
selector.
God, that brought back memories of Robert Redford and me. We'll be right back after this commercial message of interest, so please stay tuned.
Voice.